Hey guys, it's Amy. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another weight loss food diary, what I eat in a day edition. I am so excited to be bringing these back to my channel, and so I'm going to be showing you all my meals and snacks over the week that I eat to show you guys how I am able to maintain my figure and build muscle while eating a normal diet. So let's get started with day one. And for breakfast, I have been not slipping up, but being a little looser lately and having Cheerios a few times a week with half almond milk and half coconut milk. These are multi-grain whole grain Cheerios, but to be fair, I just like them even though there's little to no nutritional value. So I let myself have that. And then for lunch, I'm just starting by grilling some bacon. I always grill my bacon and then blot it. 2 rashers here. This is just normal pork bacon. And then I boiled 2 eggs just on high. And then once that cooled, I sliced everything up in a bowl like this, along with some green onions and some pepper in order to make egg salad. So in the end, I do go ahead and add a dollop of fat-free mayonnaise to it and then mix it all around. But this looks absolutely disgusting. So I did want to show you guys how it looked before. And then for a snack, something else I have done is made my own homemade granola. So this is super easy. All this is oats, nuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, a little bit of ghee and honey, and then some spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. You bake it all on parchment paper and you have homemade granola that is so much more healthy and low sugar for you. And so I've been using this with breakfast, but for a snack this day, I just had some of my Greek yogurt, that's 2% Greek yogurt, and topped it with some fruit, some bananas and berries, and then a little bit of that granola for my own homemade parfait. And then something else for another snack I recently found is this Buddha Bowl Oh My Ghee organic popcorn. This is flavored with Himalayan sea salt and then also just a little bit of ghee to give it that buttery flavor. But it's only 110 calories for 3 cups and 5 grams of carbs a cup, so that's 15 grams for 3 cups. I have about 1.5 cups per serving. I don't have 3 cups. You totally could, but popcorn is one of my favorite snacks because it's low in calories and it's low in carbs if you find one that is seasoned with the bare minimum. That is the trick, and so I love popcorn as one of my favorite snacks. And for dinner, I had already started eating this, but I just cooked up 1.5 chicken breasts and I marinated that in a sweet chili Thai sauce that I picked up at the grocery store and had that with a side of brown basmati rice. I'm not a rice person, but I've been allowing myself some brown rice to get in some of those healthy carbs, and then sweet corn because I treated myself. Not the most nutritious vegetable, but I do love some sweet corn. Okay, day 2, I started off with Cheerios. Again, you guys will see my breakfast. I'm mostly a creature of habit. For lunch, I went ahead and made a stack of my banana pancakes, which I will link the recipe to these below, but all it is eggs, bananas, and then a little bit of baking powder, and I think I put walnuts in these ones, and as well as some raisins. You can fill in any toppings, and they are so amazing. And then a little bit later, I had some salad as a snack. Side note, this is the worst footage. I had to film this through my computer screen after uploading the footage to Dropbox because the movie I filmed on my phone was unable to import to Final Cut Pro, so some of this footage will be a little bit dark and janky, and I really apologize, but I didn't want to not do this video. So for another snack, I also have a jazz apple here that I just cut up. You guys know, again, apples are one of my favorite fruits. And my dinner looks a little bit like a hodgepodge when it's heated up, but these are the best vegetarian enchiladas ever. I've got some black beans, some broccoli, some cauliflower, some carrots, some red peppers, some other kind of beans, all seasoned together with salsa, guacamole, and a little bit of cheese, and a gluten-free tortilla. The best thing you will ever have in your life. I found this recipe on a blog called Cookie and Kate, and it's become one of my go-tos for a vegetarian meal. On day 3, we are starting off our day with Weetabix for breakfast. I have 2 biscuits of Weetabix, and then I used coconut milk here, and all I did was heat this up in the microwave for about 45 seconds so it becomes warm and mushy, and this is another one of my favorite breakfasts. For lunch, we are getting into footage that, again, I had to film jankily because Final Cut Pro on my phone hated me. I will not make that mistake again, but this is just a salad with some turkey bacon, some kale, some quinoa, some cheese, and then a balsamic vinaigrette that I made myself with garlic, honey. I think I put a little bit of pepper in there, some onion powder, all just different things to make my own dressing, and a little bit of olive oil, and this was so freaking good. For a snack, I had some green grapes. Another thing that I am loving at the moment are grapes, and green ones are always usually so bruised and disgusting, so when I can get green grapes, I'm a happy girl. And then I also had some popcorners for a snack. These are the jalapeno cheddar popcorners, and they are just basically corn chips that are baked. I find these at Costco, and they are in moderation an okay snack to have. And then for dinner, this was after the gym. So this is a broccoli cheddar cheese soup. I actually did pick this soup up from the fresh section at Farm Boy, and I put some turkey bacon in it for some added protein. And then I also had a protein bar from the Simply protein bars. I believe they're 150 calories and low sugar, because I just got back from the gym and wanted some extra protein and was too busy and too lazy to make anything from scratch. We're being realistic here, guys. Day 4, I am starting off with, yes, another creature of habit breakfast. That is porridge. You guys know I live for my porridge. I make it with half water and half milk, and then I also put a little bit of maple syrup in just for taste, for a little bit of sweetness. And then for lunch, I found these cauliflower pizzas, and these are pizza bases made entirely with cauliflower and no bread or anything like that. So it's gluten-free, and for half the pizza is 310 calories and 43 grams of carbs. But I'm not even going to be eating half a pizza, and this is so good. This is the margarita flavor. So I did add my own ham for a little extra protein, because there's not a lot of protein in this. So I shredded some ham on top, and I cut this into like 10 pieces, I think. So I had just under a quarter of a pizza for one serving, which, if you looked at the nutritional facts before, was not that bad. And so this was a way that I could have pizza but it not be guilty and it not be a treat, and it still actually be good for you because the base is vegetables. Love this idea. Let me know your favorite cauliflower pizza bases below. And then for a snack, I had some Mary's organic crackers. These are made with brown rice and quinoa and things like that. And I had a Laughing Cow cream cheese with that, and then also a banana as a pre-workout snack, because it's my favorite pre-workout snack. And then for dinner, I have this, again, looks disgusting, but this is an Indian dish that I created at home. It's butter chicken. So I have chicken breast that's cut up along with some onions and peppers and spinach. And then I put the butter chicken sauce on top. Along with that, I have some sweet potato on the side. I also have cauliflower. I have a quarter cup of that brown basmati rice, no white rice here. And then a little bit of roti. That's a quarter or just under a quarter of an entire roti, because it pairs really, really nicely with a curry to sop up the sauce. And then for the last day, I'm starting off with porridge again in the morning. Creature of habit, what did I tell you guys? For lunch, I kind of had a little bit of a hodgepodge of things. So I started off with some salad that I picked up from my local salad bar. Super good, but I only got a tiny bit. So I also had a boiled egg. I just love to eat my boiled eggs. Plus, it's an easy 6 grams of protein. And then right after that, I also had some Mary's crackers that I showed you guys before with a Laughing Cow cream cheese, just for a little extra sustenance. And then later in the day, I had a cup and a half of the Buddha Bowl Oh My Ghee popcorn that I showed you guys earlier. Seriously, if you guys aren't onto popcorn, get with it, because it is the best snack you can have a ton of and not break the bank in calories. And then I also, again, this is janky footage here, you guys can probably tell by now, but I had an apple, another cut up apple for a snack. For dinner today was tacos. So here I actually had 2 taco shells, but I only ended up eating 1.5 of the shells. These are corn tortilla shells, so they're gluten-free and they're actually really low in calorie and carbs. But for my meat, I just have ground beef mixed with black beans, and then I have some salsa and guacamole and onions on top and some cheese. Amazing. And today it was Saturday, so I actually got to have some dessert, and I finally have Halo Top in Canada, and this is the sea salt caramel flavor I've been trying out. Life changing, you guys. I am truly obsessed with the sea salt caramel flavor. These are the macros for half a cup. I think this is my favorite Halo Top yet. And I think here I actually had less than a half a cup, but these are just some little dishes that house some other desserts that I washed out and kept, and then I use them whenever I want ice cream or a little kind of sweet treat, just because it keeps the portion still super under control. But this was amazing. And then that is the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this. Let me know if you want more, and I will be back really soon. Bye, guys.